Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. And hey, we're going to do some farming on Robillard Flats. I was questioning the fuel, if you remember. A subscriber reminded me that the reason why I was trying to get fuel was because I thought that the compost maker used fuel. It does, but it doesn't. I mean, technically I suppose it uses fuel, but on this map it isn't required that you put it in. So on some of these machines you're required to add fuel. So this one does not. So I got this fuel. I haven't got anything to do with it. And I don't know if there's a way for me to get fuel on this map. Hey, somebody left the fireplace open. It's kind of dangerous. Alright, well, anyway, I don't know if there's a service station for getting fuel. I know there's fuel tanks over here that you can get fuel out of, but that's fuel to purchase right here. I thought this was fuel tanks for storage, but I don't think it is. I think it's just fuel you can buy. So I do have a fuel station that I want to put in, I think, and I just don't quite know where to put it. I could put it, oh boy, I don't want to block that. I wonder if I could put it over here. I could probably put it right here where these other things are here. There are some other things here, like the now see, you can purchase fuel. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making my own fuel and using it and not having to purchase it. That's what I'm looking at here. So let's see if I can put that maybe right here. Let me see if I can do that. We're going to go to placeables and see if I can find it. That's it right there. Let's see if we can do this. Let me flip around where I can see what I'm doing. And I guess it doesn't matter if part of it is on the grass. Let's flip this around. The tanks can be on the grass. I don't think it makes any difference. And I could put it right here. Or I could put it over here, but then that's kind of awkward. Let me just put it right here where we can get some fuel. And it's kind of handy here because now I got to remember I got to back in there. Let me put it right about there. And that's not going to be too bad because we got our other things here. Our fertilizer, you know, our water, seeds and that kind of thing, fuel. So that's not too bad. Now let me see if I can take that fuel and place it in there, because I think I purchased this fuel if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if there's a difference between purchased fuel and the fuel that I'm making, but we'll find out here in a second. Let's see, that's where we fuel the vehicles. I think on the side here is where I have to empty this. Let me see. You know what? I left a little bit of room there. We can drive straight through. I don't have to back it in. That one tree's kind of in the way, but it's not too bad. We just drive right up the side here. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll find out. The funny part is I don't even know if I can make fuel on this map. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played. Oh, it's automatically doing it. Look at that. I didn't have to hit a button or anything. It's just automatically taking the fuel. Sweet. And it looks like it's going to take a while, so let's just leave it sitting there. And let's get back to the fields. We were doing some stuff on the fields, and I don't recall what. But I think that guy's just parked there. I don't think he's really doing anything right at the moment. Right, let's see here. this is 37. Now I want to rewrite this route because I don't have to rewrite the mowing part. I want to rewrite the driving part because I want this to go to the animal farm. So let me do this. I'll keep the other one because there may come a time where I want it to go to the other farm. So I'm going to keep this one. Let me put the grass 37 mow. That's the one I want right there, just so I can see where my trigger's at. Trigger's right here. And let's just go a little bit beyond that trigger. Not too far. Alright, and then we're gonna get rid of that. Don't need that one right now. And we're gonna do one of these over here, a grain transport load at start. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna start the course recording. And I'm just gonna drive up to the road. I'm gonna take it nice and slow and easy. This thing gets a little bit wonky if you go too fast. It's not so bad now, but when it has a load of grass in it, sometimes it's a little heavy. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into this farm here. I think I can just go around the corner here. And just drive over this grading. And back out again. That's all we need to do. Now in the last episode I bought a bunch of animals. So I'm trying to get them fed, and I need to do that, but I do also need to finish that harvest if I haven't already. Bah. I can't do a sheep. My sheep always sounds like a goat. Alright, slow it down a little bit. I don't want to overshoot. You got to consider momentum in with this. So, let's stop right here. And let's name that. I'm just going to call it Cow Farm. I know there's sheep and pigs there, but we'll just leave it at that. And now I've already got some grass in here. There's nothing to mow because I just mowed in the last episode. But let's see if this thing will work here. Let's just run it since there's already grass in the mower. Alright, drive now. Although, hope it goes faster. There it goes. I was going to say, man, 3 miles an hour. This is going to save me, because the first course I made for this, it ran it all the way back to the main farm. I did not realize there was storage here on the cattle farm because I wasn't ready to do animals, so I didn't come over here. And the last time when I bought animals, I was surprised to find out we've got a lot of stuff over here. As far as storage and that. There's a complete separate storage here. Which is good to know if I buy any fields to harvest in this area. So far, so good. No spin outs or anything like that. Funny, the gravel sound stays with it even on the grading. All right, there we go. I think it's going to work. I don't see any reason why it won't, so I'll just let this guy go. All right, we've got canola here. What was I doing with the canola? Oh, I had a route going, and the canola, I had the truck, I'm going to have to redo this. I had the truck driving too fast, and it keeps spinning out on me. So I'm going to have to redo this. And I can't remember whether I was going here or to the other farm. Tell you what I'm going to do for the time being. See, there's no course loaded, so I don't know if I was transporting from one farm to the other. So I'm just going to dump it in here for now because I don't recall what I was doing. I may have been going to the refinery. I think there's a refinery. Is there not a refinery here? There's a place for fuel cell. Let me go over and check. I'm pretty sure that's a refinery right there. Maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a grocery store. It's okay, there's fuel sale here. I may not have a refinery here. I truly don't recall if this map has a refinery or not. There's an oil factory. There's a refinery. I see it. Down south here. Right about there. Okay, so there is a refinery. God, good news. Since I put that service station in. Can I get through there? Right, I remember because the this is for oil. I don't know how it works. I'll have to find out. Okay, so this one takes canola, and it makes all of that stuff. And I've got some mixed rations. This is the one that was confusing to me. How you get mixed rations out of making fuel, but oh well. Load fuel here. I do have some fuel over here that I have made. And then Digistate goes here. Load Digistate here. Maybe you get Digistate. Do you get Digistate from here? If that's the case, I've got another production plant that I can use if I didn't put it in. Was there an area on here where I could put my own industrial park? It'd be nice if I could put it close by, if I didn't already. Alright, hang on. I'm going to go see if I've got it in here. If I had a... Okay, I've got a sugarcane factory. Did I put one in? No, I didn't put it in. Cell point. A bioprocessor. That's what I've got right there, and that's what I was talking about. So what you can do with this is you can bring the Digistate or Digistate that you made at the other refinery, put it in this, and it'll make more fuel. Because it makes fuel from the Digistate. So now I got to think about this, because did I actually put that factory in someplace? No, I didn't, because it doesn't show up. It would show up if I did. It would show. It would show right here if I did, so I did not. I wonder how big it is. It'd be nice if it was close to the refinery. This is Poland grain. We buy your crops, so that's a sell point. This is, wow, what's all this stuff? Pallets for what? Pallets for what? I wonder what that's pallets for. If this is just a sell point. Huh, I don't know what that is. There's your orchards there, so I don't know if there's room to put this thing. Let me see how big this thing is. It might fit right in here. If it did, it would be handy because of the refinery. Let me check, see what's on the other side of the refinery. There's this oil place. I don't think there's room there. And then there's whatever this is. This is... What? Are there two refineries? That's kind of odd. Why would there be two refineries? That's a little redundant. Okay, and then this is what? What is this? Robillard flat storage. This is a storage. I did not know this was even here. I must have known it was here, though, because my helicopter's here. Okay. All right. I don't know how this works. We'll figure out. This is just an extra storage, I think, for crops that you have that you're growing in this area. Yeah, so it's like a second farm. That's all this is. All right, let's see if we can put that down by that one refinery. Why there's two refineries, I do not know. That seems a little redundant, but... All right, let's see if this will fit. I just don't recall how big it is. I don't think it's overly large. I just don't recall. Let me spin around. Yeah, it's not overly large. You just need to get it situated in a proper place because I want to make sure we can get to everything. Let me spin it around, see if I can tell from the hologram. Okay, this is probably the back. So that would be the front, I think, right here. Let's place it in here and see what it looks like. Put it back as far as I can out of the way. I don't want it interfering with the other factory there. I don't think I need to get to the rear of it. Let's just try that, see what it looks like. I don't think it's in the way because I can drive through here without any problem. I can even drive back here without any problem. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. So, right, so we've got... Uh-oh. This is liquid fertilizer. I think I can still drive through here. I should have put it further out. Darn it, I didn't know you had to go behind. I think there's still room, though. I can still drive through here. I think I'll be okay. I don't want to have to buy it again. Alright, there you go. Now I'm wasting all kinds of time here. Why is it getting dark? Oh, it's overcast. Let me see what the combines are doing. This is a canola guy. I'm pretty much done with this field, but maybe not. I don't know what I was doing. This feels really messed up. Wow, it really is kind of messed up. Did I have a course going here? If I did, it's not there anymore. I think I did. Well, I tell you what, I think there's plenty of room here. I should be able to just hire a person. We'll just hire a worker to finish this out and see what happens. All right, it's pretty slow. I think I can hit the cruise control and pump this up to about 24. 23 anyway. Or maybe just 19. Alright, what else we got going? We had this guy, which is in sugarcane, and he's got a little bit in him. I guess we're waiting for the sugarcane to grow again. This person is done, so let's get him opened up. He doesn't have anything in him, and that field over there was kind of a mess. Horseplay kind of messed it up. Just see if there's anything to be cleaned up on this field. I don't think there is. But let's see if I can get down here far enough. Mervyn Gilmore has nearly full grain tank. Okay, so boy, he's full already. He must have canola in him when I started him over there. Tell you what, I'm going to double team these guys, and we'll get that truck over there. Clean this little bit of an end up here. Now this guy's going 23. Why is the other guy not going? Well, he's kind of... There's hills there. Even though it's supposed to be Robillard flats. Okay, so this guy has no course loaded. We're in... What field are we in? We're in field 31. Let's see if we've got a course for field 31. Grain to farm. That'll work. See how far he gets with that. Okay, I'm looking for my fuel tank. Man, it almost looks like it's nighttime, and it's barely 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, this is who I'm looking for. Let me put him in. Oh, he's already in 4. That's good. Okay, we'll leave him there. Uh-oh. He's still got fuel in him. Did that tank not hold very much? You know what? It might not. It might not. I remodded this to hold more. And this is not the one I remodded. Okay. Yeah, it isn't. I'm going to have to put the other one in. I don't need it right now, though. I'll just store this fella out of the way, and we'll work on that later. I'll have to remind myself to put the other mod in that I remodded. Right, let's check on animals. We've got the combines going. Let's see what our animals are needing. Regular animals look to be okay, except for the cows. The cows need some tender love and care. They're almost out of power food. They need some straw and base food. Their base food is silage or hay. I do have that. Let me grab our truck. Oh, get out of the way. Alright, I don't know what I've got on this main farm, but do I have silage? Canola's going in. Straw, I've got straw, pig food, forage, seeds. Alright. What machine did I have back here? There's a machine back here. What is that? Okay, that's got digestate. This has got silage. Let's grab some silage while we're here. I think that milk truck right there will let us get this digestate. For some reason I got a little bit of lag this morning. I don't know why. See, watch that counter. That's kind of cheeky. I don't know why it's doing that. There must be a lot of stuff happening in this particular area here. And this thing's taking forever to unload. Level out the load a little bit here. That's going to take every little bit of the... Yes, it is. I didn't get full. I've got all the silage. So I'm going to have to throw some grass in, but... Let me get over to where the other farm is and see if there's a... I'm pretty sure there's a silage maker over there. And that's where I need it. I don't need it. Now, wait a minute. There's two different farms. Never mind. This is the farm that needs the silage. The other one will too, but it's for breeding animals. Alright, so there we go. There's your base food. And then we're going to need some mixed rations too, and some straw. Right, so let's take the remainder of this silage over to the breeding cows, because I think they're going to need some too. Whoa. Now there's on the dashboard you see there's a readout of 1,335. I wonder if that has to do with the wear and tear on the vehicle. on vehicle maintenance, because I don't know what that number is. I'm thinking it's mileage. I just haven't watched it enough, haven't paid attention to it. I don't drive inside the truck all that often to pay attention to things, to see what they do and why they do them and all that kind of good stuff. Man, I tell you what, we're in October and it is flying. We're going to have the new game out before we know it. This is a long trek, isn't it? I didn't notice that. Not driving it. I noticed it, I think, when I need some buffer. I don't know if you can hear that car driving by or not. This house is very well insulated. You don't hear very much in noise. So you know that thing was loud if you heard it. Okay, let's see what the cows need here. I didn't mean to do that. Breeding pigs, breeding cows. My feed. What is my feed? My feed is wheat and barley. Power food. Silage and hay is the base food, and they do need some. Right. Okay, so let's jump back in here and feed these animals. As soon as I find a trough. Is it inside? Maybe it is. There it goes. Right, they've got some base food. I don't think anything else takes silage, does it? The pigs don't. I only ask that question because every time you get to a different map, it really depends on what the mod author put in. And so I've had some people, when I say that, they say, oh, of course pigs don't take silage. Well, not on this map. But you never know. The mod author can put anything he wants there. Anything at all. So you can't take everything for certain. For 100% gospel. That's what it takes. Okay, I'm putting the silage in here for now because I don't know if there's a silage maker on this map, on this farm here. Because I didn't see one. I think it's just the animals. So we still have to make silage. I could put a placeable in, but I don't think I'm going to. I just ran over that guy, didn't I? So we'll just make our silage and haul it here. Now, I need straw. I know. I don't think I have straw here. I've got sugar beets here, silage and grass, and wheat. So I have no straw. So I'll run back and get some. Now I've got a truck in traffic, which is never good. I keep thinking it's nighttime. It's so dark. Should actually go check on him. Oh well, I'll get to it. It's probably stuck in between combines or something. That wasn't my turn, was it? I bet it was. I think it was. I think that was my turn. And if it wasn't, I'll always think it should have been. Well, we're going to grab some more grain and take it to the other farm. Oh my God, this lag is killing me. What in the world is going on? You know, I think what it might be is I put new drivers in for the NVIDIA. Every time you do that, something's off. I don't get it. I'll have to check when I get off here. Let's see, we did wheat last time. Let's do barley. We don't have much barley. Wow. I gotta grow some crops. Anyway, when I get off of this episode here, I'm gonna have to check those drivers. See what's causing that. NVIDIA's always trying to optimize the games and stuff. I'm wondering if it tried to optimize this game and it's just not set up right. I may have to go in there and change the settings. I'm definitely going to have to plant some more barley. Didn't have much barley. I don't think I had that much wheat either. But it doesn't hurt to stockpile it. I think what I'm going to do the next time is go back to my old standard, which is to just plant one crop at a time. As I said, when you first start off on a map, or if the fields are small, and you do one field in wheat, one in barley, and one in canola, you really, if they're small fields, you don't get that much crop. So I tend to, at the start of a playthrough, and or if the fields are small, I tend to do all of one crop so you get a pretty good harvest. Oh, I was going to give this to the animals. Well, that's okay. I can go in the back way here. It shouldn't take that much. I don't have... These are breeding animals. I only started with 1 or 2 animals, so... it shouldn't take very much. And then I'll put the rest in the silo over here. And let's see, I need to go and get some straw. You know what I should do? I should buy one of these. How much money have I got? Oh, a little less than $500,000. I should buy a field close by so that I can plant some of the stuff I need for this particular farm. Let's see what we've got close by here. Okay, so we're way up here. You know what? We've already got 2 fields up here. We got 4 and 5. Wow. Didn't even think about that. Let's go see what's on them. 4 and 5. Let me put my speed boots on. See if I can jump over these fences. Alright, 4 and 5. What do we have? Alright, we got canola on 5, which is not the crop we need right at the moment. These rolling hills of Robillard. And canola here too. So we got to get this off. They're 100%. Got to get those off, and then we'll plant our wheat and barley up here and get a little bit of that going. So we do need straw, though. So if we do wheat and barley, we'll have plenty of straw up here as well. So that's the plan. We'll do that as soon as we get that canola off. So I'm going to stop right now in messing with the animals. These are, like I said, these are breeding animals. I only bought 2 of each, or 2 of 4, maybe 4 of each. And we'll start working on getting this crops off here. Where's our combines at? Okay, they're fighting each other, so let's get them off here. And I think I might have solved the problem that we had with some of these rigs in a live stream. I messed around with the settings of horseplay, and I think I might have solved the problem of these trucks going around in circles trying to pick up fruit and stuff off these fields. I think I might have solved that issue. So we're going to test it out, see if I'm right. I did all canola, didn't I? I did all canola. Well, that's okay. Now those little patches of canola that you see out there, they're not going to amount to a hill of beans. So it's not really worth my time driving around trying to pick it all up. So we're going to head these guys over to field 32, see what we got over there. Wait a minute. What's on field 15? I don't remember having 15. Oh. What's over here? Peanuts? I did peanuts on 15. What other fields do I have that I don't know about? Well, field 38, but I think that's a grass field. Well, okay. Fine, dandy and fine. Let's run up and I'm not going to worry about the peanuts right now. We're going to take these combines up to field number 32. We'll see what's on it. Might put both of them on 32 and just get that whipped out, and then because I'm kind of running out of time on this episode, so I might put both combines on this, whip it out, and then we'll run up to 4 and 5 on the next episode. In the next episode, sorry. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. I had to spit the gum out first, though. Oh, is there a collision on that little bitty bush? I gotta find a way to get through there. I did not buy a trailer for these headers. I don't like to have to haul them around. Alright, I can sneak through this way. Boy, that lag is terrible. I gotta work on that, because I was playing this game all day this morning, never had any problem until I put those drivers in just before I started this episode. Now that this quality of the picture doesn't even look as good. So I got to figure out what NVIDIA did. I might have to go back to the previous drivers. I've had to do that before. I don't generally accept the new drivers right away because they don't always work with everything correctly. NVIDIA will change something they think is messed up, and then it won't match up to the games, you know, or something. There's always something. So I generally wait a week or two before I update the drivers, just for that reason. Well, and then of course I didn't do it this time. I just saw there were new drivers. I thought, all right, I'll grab them real quick before I start recording, and there you go. That's what happened. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. I think I might finish this field out and get these 2 pieces of equipment up to 4 and 5. And when we start the next episode, that's probably where we will start. In the meantime, I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you back again in the next episode. Happy farming.